We're live on a Friday night. How's it going, everybody? One of my controllers is on the fritz, and I'm pretty sure. See, I had to resort to using this one. Yeah, one of my older controllers, and it seems Rockstar has service out all across North America right now. So I can't even get on GTA if I wanted to. No. Be nice. Yeah, definitely would be nice. I can keep trying. The other thing is, the controller I normally use, that thing went on the total shit. Fritz, I try to plug it in and the light goes off. Like the light here. As soon as I try to charge it, the light goes out. Crazy. Oh well. Fuck it. What can you do? Can't. I mean, I could play GTA. Maybe do story mode or something in a little bit. Um, yeah. Cheers, everybody. We made it to Friday. As a lot of you know, I've been dealing with a death in the family. Uh, as a lot of you know, I lost mom on Wednesday morning, and well, I was supposed to be sober, uh, or I was on the way to getting sober and staying sober, at least, and getting better, right? And well, that all went out the window when they told us that mom had less till Christmas to live. So that kind of did put me on a backward spiral, I guess, whatever you want to call it. My head's still a mess. Like I cooked a I cooked like a 5-star dinner tonight with an amazing salad and chicken wings and fried rice and all that. I could barely eat. I just don't have an appetite. It changes you. You know, every time I go to sleep or try to sleep, all I can think about is her. And I'm trying so hard not to let any tears flow anymore. I've cried so much in the last 2 days. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Anyways, my point is this: for the start of hockey season, one of my mother's final wishes before she passed was that she just wanted me to be sober. Yeah. So everybody has their way of dealing with things. my way of dealing with any really big struggles in life was to go to drinking. Hmm. And when I when I look at it, I don't mind it once in a while, but I mean, I've been going solid every single day since I heard that news because I was terrified. Yeah, I was I was living on the edge, basically. You know, every time every time my cell phone would go off or vibrate, I was afraid to look at it. You know, it wasn't that I was ignoring a lot of you or anything. It's no, it's nothing like that. It's just I was scared that I'm gonna get that call and that she's not around anymore. It's different, man. It changes you. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this last Friday night of guzzling down beers, and it's definitely not gonna be. Um, I'm not gonna be drinking anymore on a daily basis, is what I mean. So tomorrow I'm gonna be sobering myself up. Yeah. It's preseason hockey tomorrow. Mom wanted me to do this. I'm gonna do it in honor for her. I'll have beers for last time. Well, not last time, but I mean, I'm not gonna have beers on a daily basis anymore. I won't need it, is what I'm saying. I can be at peace now, right? So you can feel the energy and you can actually hear when someone's lost in your family. You can feel their energy and you can feel their spirit is with you and guiding you and giving you advice. And from what I got from her was, I don't need it. She's in a better place. She's okay now. She's not in pain anymore. Which is that was the main goal. That's what I wanted from her. Right now, it's time to honor her request. Right, Mom. Cheers. All right. This is gonna be the last night I crush down a bunch of beers. Yeah, and I'm not gonna miss it. No, I end up buying a pack of smokes and smoking them in honor of her. Right, because Mom used to smoke. Mom smoked for years. Matter of fact, I think Mom smoked for like 40 years or something, maybe longer. Yeah, Mom's always smoked. Anyways, I probably shouldn't have done that either, but on the last cigarette, I was, yeah, gagging. Could barely, yeah. I was like, ah, this isn't for me. I go back to not smoking, right? I just want to make sure that I honor Mom, and it's a small request that she's asking. And again, I apologize if I'm not in a great mood. I'm still processing all of this. I'm grieving. I don't know how to handle everything that's going on. Well, I do. It's just it's like a bomb went off upstairs in there, or how would you put it? Kind of looking for the right word. It's like a twister storm in my mind, feelings and emotions and everything. Right. That's why I can't even properly focus on gaming right now. I can't. The more I try, I get moments where I just get flooded with emotions and then I break out into tears. Yeah. And it's uncontrollable too. It's not like I don't have any control over it. It just, if something pops up in my mind and I remember something from childhood all of a sudden, and then I just get flooded with emotions, and it happens. The beer's not even comforting me anymore. No. And I made the smart choice too. I didn't turn to hard alcohol. Thank the Lord. If I would have done that, well, let's just say it for what it is. I mean, it wouldn't have been good, you know? The world's a raging dumpster fire, and I stay off mainstream media. I, I almost don't give a shit anymore, kind of thing. You know, I kind of just want to shut it all down. I'm seriously contemplating it and just saying fuck it. Maybe stick to some gaming or something. But the last couple days has changed me big time, a lot. I think it would change pretty much anybody. Uh, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need probably tomorrow and Sunday getting sober. There's gonna be withdrawals I'm gonna go through, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to put you all through that again, and I really don't know if I want to go on live stream with all that again. And quite frankly, I don't know if I'll survive through it. There's another thing that's another thing that worries me now, because the day I was told, we found out the news, or the whole family, mom's situation. I've been I've been putting away a case of beer a day. That's 15 beers. That's about 3 weeks now. 21 days or so. Because I was trying to suppress the feelings. As I and for that matter, I couldn't sleep at night. I still have trouble sleeping at night, but I had a hard time coping with all of it. I want to be sober. That's the thing. I don't want to be dependent on alcohol for anything. No. So if you guys don't see me on live stream tomorrow, and you don't see me on Sunday, I'll make some posts, but I know what I'm in for. Yeah. That's why I'm taking my time right now with the rest of my beers, because I'm slowly weaning myself into how it's gonna be. Because after my first 12 hours of not drinking, I'm gonna be in danger mode. Well, not danger mode, but it's survival mode, actually. Yeah. The last time I did something like this, when I was drinking for a long period of time, the withdrawals were so bad, the detox was so bad, it nearly killed me. So I'm a little bit afraid about getting sober. I've been putting it off. I'm not even kidding all of you. You guys have seen it before, and I kept putting it off because I'm terrified of what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna survive it or not. Last time I barely went through it. Like, the last time I had a long stretch of drinking like this for a few weeks at a time. Oh, we all know. I barely made it through. But I need to do this for Mom. That's the thing. And I'm pretty sure that once it's passed, once it's gone, and once I've passed it, I'm not gonna, maybe I'll enjoy a couple of beers once in a while in a hockey game on a Saturday night. Notice how I got the Leaf shirt on? This weekend hockey starts. I'm excited. It's preseason, but it's hockey. Now it's fairly special now. This time of year for me. Because not only does my birthday happen, but my mom's celebration of life happens. Jacob, I will. I'm doing my best. Man, I'm glad that I did this, you know, drinking beers instead of something worse, right? Levy, hi, welcome to the channel. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna get sober. That's the thing. It's not a matter of what, like, I'm just drinking these right now to stop myself from getting sick. Because I know what's gonna happen. And quite frankly, I need to be able to sleep tonight. I'm fucking mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted. Here, I said it. I've only had, holy fuck, in the last 2 days, maybe a couple hours of sleep at best. Like, last night, for instance, I had to put down a 15 pack just to be able to go to bed for an hour. And I got tired and everything, and I feel like I feel now, like just drained, completely drained. I'm not gonna buy more after. That's the thing. I'm not. I just last night, even when I felt like this and I was completely drained, I went to sleep and I woke up and it only an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half had passed. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was awake, and I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated. I just wanted to sleep so bad, and I lie back down. I try to sleep, can't sleep. I'm like, fuck. So what do? I go online, play a video game. Which, by the way, I've got to check to see if Rockstar Services is back on yet. Doubt it. It seems like the outage for Rockstar Online is straight across the board, all across North America. I looked at the outage map and it shows North America, United States is fine, Mexico's fine. It's like Trudeau's pissing off all the wrong people. Mm-hmm. I blame my federal government. Yeah. But whatever. It's okay. Uh, I tried eating dinner tonight. It didn't go over well. No. Let's see if this loads up. Please, Lord, come on. I need something tonight. Or I'm just gonna rock some old school vids. Right? Jacob, you wanna do it together? Then tomorrow can be our starting day. Okay? Because I can tell you, this is gonna be my last night. Look at this sucker. See? Right? There is 11 beers in there. 11. So I won't be able to get through all those tonight. No. I'll save a couple for tomorrow, or at least when you go through detox, if you at least have 2 beers. How many have I drank today? Oh fuck. What time did I start live streaming? Rockstar game online services unavailable right now. Please return. Yeah, that's not surprising. Looks like we're gonna be rocking some old school stuff. And I'm trying to charge my like, I want to say decent controller, or the controller that actually works properly. My blue controller, and it seems to be on the fritz. Iron Man, welcome. It seems to be on the fritz because it's not it's not charging properly. Like it says there's only 1 bar there, and then when I plug in the charger, the light goes off, the headphone jack doesn't work, so I can't have my headset in. Yeah, it seems like Rockstar hates Canada. Yeah, it seems like everywhere Justin Trudeau goes, he's pissing everybody off. Yeah, and nobody likes that fucking clown anymore. Well, nobody liked him to begin with. Not a lot of people. Only newcomers did. Yeah, newcomers and the ones he lies to. Well, and then you got your woke delusional people who are, you know, upstairs. Got no common sense. Me, I'm a common sense conservative. I know, right? I know. Evil, evil. That's what the left say. Evil, right? And I'm gonna emphasize on that, Jacob. Here's the thing. Now he can go, yes. I made the mistake. I did. I can openly admit that. I was one of those people who made the mistake in 2015. And I voted for that fucking loser. First time in my life ever voting liberal. The only reason why? Because I wanted legal weed. I wanted to be able to smoke weed if I want to smoke weed. I was sick and tired of, you know, feeling guilty or like closet hiding it or or anything like that. Right? I was just sick and tired of that. Right? You grow up and it's like this great big dark secret, you know. And it's like, oh, you smoke weed. And it's like, oh, it's not legal. It's like, oh, if you get busted, you can get in shit, you know, or you can get charged and this and that. Didn't make that mistake again. No. Fuck, voted conservative, and those liberal punk ass clowns still got in somehow. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Can't. The fuck kind of world are we living in? Have you guys seen the House of Commons lately? right? Feel like a serial killer for smoking a joint. Yeah, but you feel like you're breaking like huge laws. If you go to the Philippines, man, you can't smoke weed. No, you get busted for smoking weed, man. They lock you up, throw away the key. One joint. That's it. You get caught. You get busted. Oh yeah, that's a big thing over there. No, no, no. Iron Man. Yeah, weed's not a bad thing. Weed's all right to have. Smoke a joint once in a while. You know, there is going to be a boxing match in the House of Commons soon. Yeah, I watch the House of Commons on a daily basis. By the way, I'm not promoting him or anything, but Mr. Sunshine Baby, okay, his channel, Dan, welcome to the channel. His channel, he covers the House of Commons live, okay, every time they sit down. And I'm just wait. There's and even Clinton Jaws, okay, he's an excellent another person to follow. He's a retired RCMP officer. Great man. Great man. Clinton Jaws, check him out too. Very highly respectable. And he showed us today that um, there was that, well, okay. They're alleging, but I mean, the way Jagmeet Singh was talking today, the House Commons people asked him, people in the House Commons, are you drunk? You could hear them yelling it. But the House Speaker hit the mute button afterwards, right? And I'm getting a phone call. Those people can wait. I don't know who that number is, so and I really could care less who they are. They can leave a message. So, but that idiot House Speaker, I think idiot pretty much sums it up. Uh, Keeps hitting the mute button, and it's like these people. If you got and the cameras, oddly enough, the house cameras for the live show, like when you're watching House of Commons live, a live feed will not show the amount of yelling and pointing fingers and because you could read people's mouths. And they're at each other and they're like this now. Like they literally are. Like you literally almost need a referee or a line a bunch of linesmen and a few referees, to be honest. Okay, in the House of Commons now because it's about to boil over. There's no more. I warned everybody that this was going to happen. Oh no no no, Jacob! It's about to be a fight. Have you guys not seen what happened over in Asia? In Asia, once they discovered all this corruption, like they're discovering against the liberals, and the liberals keep ignoring and not answering Canadians and not answering a simple fucking question for us Canadians, and not answering to anybody and keeping giving our money away to other countries where it doesn't belong. When you literally have our veterans on the sidewalk sleeping and living in tents. Sky Gamer, welcome. That's that shouldn't be happening. If I was prime minister, job number 1, get our homeless veterans off the street immediately. That is priority number 1. Those men and women served our country. They made the ultimate sacrifice. Why do they have to fight to have a home? They already fought for our country. They stood on guard for us. They kept us safe. Why the hell are we not keeping them safe? There's an 80-year-old. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. And that this is not our Canada. This should not be happening. We need a different government. Fix it fast. Listen, here. I'll give you guys all. Hang on. See, I get waterworks. I'm telling you, the tears just come whenever the hell they want now. Hi Cheryl, welcome to the channel. Uh, it's your birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Sunday is going to be an amazing day. I wish you all the best on Sunday. Yeah, I am. Yeah, we are venting. Yeah, because our country is basically in shambles, just like the United States is. And so I want to say this: when it comes to Trudeau's so-called $1 billion investment into Quebec, so I got a message for you, Trudeau. Uh, you call yourself a prime minister, but you just invested and did photo ops in Quebec for a Quebec company to invest in satellite internet, which Canadian born Elon Musk has already done. And yet you cannot, show up at a homeless shelter or your so called safe supply injection sites and invest money somewhere where it needs to be? Like, I mean, I can drop a hint for you, bud. Um, you could have taken that $1 billion and you could have completely got everybody off the fucking street. Yeah, yeah. Same thing, Jacob. We're all struggling with our bills. I mean, I'm not buying new clothes anymore. I just don't have the budget for it. For crying out loud, I don't even have the budget to go home. Even if I want to, I don't even have the budget to go home and properly say goodbye to my mother. Fuck. It's bullshit. I know. She's doing celebration of life, so it's okay. She just she's having a service. Or not a service, like just a celebration of life. Whoever can show up. It's not it's not like you're gonna get shamed on or anything if you can't make it, because our we have family members scattered all across the country, and it's not like you can it's not like you can just afford to jump on a fucking airplane right now. For me to go there and back, just to Toronto and back, okay, is um it's over $400 just one way and then another way back. One sec, I need to turn the fan on. I'm getting warm. You know, there is. I had a get a beer out of the fridge. There's yeah, it was like $400 at least. One, like, just one, and that doesn't even cover it. Like, when I get down to Toronto, I still have to go 6.5, almost 7 hours drive up north to get to where she is. So it wouldn't work. Like, how can you afford it? Literally. Well, I mean, I could. If if I sold things, maybe, and then how do I get those things back? Like, we're all pinching pennies now, right? It'd be I'd have to fly from Alberta to Ontario, land at Pearson Airport, and then I'd have to try and rent a vehicle, somehow pay for the price of gas. I know I know for a fact from Toronto up to my mother's house is just under 680 kilometers. So we do the math on that. We double that. We're looking at 1,400 kilometers on a rental vehicle with gas and rental charges, and that's if things go fine. That's not going anywhere else. That's just going there and back. So that would run me about $700, and plus food. Exactly. I'd have to stop in at at some point along the way. Probably in Sudbury. For those of you who don't know what Suds is, that's Sudbury. So you'd have to when they do the math, and it's so overwhelming, and it's such a piss off. That's why I'm angry. That's why I have a lot to say, and I have a lot to get off my chest. He used to go to Suds often, yeah. My best friend, my best friend, Luke. You'll hear him on the show soon. We're going to be doing hockey talk, and as soon as the hockey season starts here. That's why I'm trying to get my head straight for hockey season, so I can come back, do a nice show for all of you. We're going to do some stats. We're going to bring some people in, right? Where I've got a bunch of people we're going to be weighing in on games before game and after game shows, right? And we'll do some stats, and we'll keep up with the guys, and we'll see how things are going, kind of thing. But I mean, that's all I have to hope for. I am so for. I guess a lot of us Canadians are really fortunate that we can basically shut off the rest of the world and say and watch hockey. Yeah, I don't watch mainstream media. I check the weather, right? And then I see some videos now sometimes, when you load up YouTube, and then you'll get like a video pops up, and it says like, I can't help to. I i don't watch mainstream media per se. It's I follow people who will expose mainstream media for the weak pieces of shit they actually are. Yeah. See, anybody who works for somewhere like Global News, CBC, CTV, basically, they're puppets. You can't call yourself a journalist. You're not a professional journalist. You're bought and paid for by the federal government. You're bought and paid for by the liberals, especially Global News and CBC. Every single last person in Global News is just a puppet. Weak. You'll never have a job in journalism ever again. All your reputations are about to be thrown into a toilet, and the conservatives are going to hit the flush button. I mean, all of Canadians have already basically hit the flush button. And if we didn't have hockey, it'd be a lot worse. Yes, thank you, Jacob. You can't trust none of them. Nothing. Nope. The only news I trust, like I said, Mr. Sunshine Baby, okay? He served. Moose on the Loose, if you guys ever heard of him, okay? Or Unacceptable Fringe, okay? Derek out of Calgary, right? Those three guys and Clinton Jaws, or sorry, I'd say those four gentlemen, I follow them. I follow what comes out of their mouths, especially Clinton, because Clinton was already an RCMP officer. He's already seen the corruption, and he exposes the corruption, which is perfect. And I can look at that. I can look at their content and go, I really know what the hell's going on, because they show you the real side of things. There was another Jasmine. I forget her last name, but Jasmine also covers. Jasmine used to be in mainstream media for over 11 years, and she's just recently came out of mainstream media and is doing her own channel, because she's exposing what exactly they do and how corrupt it actually is. When you see them asking politicians questions and the politicians don't really answer them, they're never going to give you a strong answer, right? Jagmeet Singh can't even give us an answer about anything. He turned around and he tried to bully somebody and called them a coward in the street. I'll turn around. Hey, Jagmeet Singh, I got a fucking message for you. You are a fucking bastard. Yeah, you're a sellout piece of shit. Sellout Singh. You're a piece of shit. And guess what, bud? If you ever fucking come at me on the street like that, you ever try to fucking strong arm and come at me at the face, it's going to be a street fight. You better be prepared to throw down. I'll come at you face to face. I seen how you went after somebody the other day in the street, because you acted like a big tough guy. Eh? I'd turban twist you, right? I'd grab your little turban and twist it right off your fucking head, bud. Maybe wipe your ass with it. Right? I certainly wouldn't wipe my ass with it. Singh, you're a sellout. You only care about Indian people, East Indians. You don't care about Canadians. You're all talk, bud, no action. Okay? You think you're some big tough guy. Man, I would have loved to be there in the street if you did that to me, man. I would have made it a live stream. I would have made you a fucking joke to the whole fucking country. Sellout Singh. Loser. Yeah, he's all tough with the Parliament police stand there. You know what I would have done? I would have walked right up to him and said, "Come on, tough guy. What you gonna do? Get my face, bud." I would have chest pushed him right back. If he wants to get my face, I would have got right in his face, and I would have said, "Do something about it, motherfucker. Let's go. Do something. You gonna do something? Do something. Come on, do something." he wouldn't do shit. That little Indian piece of shit wouldn't do fuck all. He's a fucking clown. That guy's so fucking weak, you could go like that to him. Yeah, actually, no, he's so weak and scared that every time the Parliament police are not around him, or when they are around him, he takes his kid out in public because he fears public. I'm not scared of them either. And sooner or later, I got a message for all you Indian people. Sooner or later, Canadians are gonna fight back. You're on our soil. There's only so much we're gonna put up with. Sooner or later, there's gonna be a revolt, and then we all just start fighting back. Oh yeah. And we know how to fight. We grew up playing hockey. We know how to throw it down. Oh yeah, he gets on his little oh my god, that a bike with a basket on the I seen him riding on his bike, and then the asshole even rides his bike on the fucking sidewalk. He turns around and tells us that we gotta follow the fucking rules. Fuck your rules. Fuck your policies. You know what we ought to do here in Alberta? Quebec wants to turn around and fuck over the rest of the country and leave? Fine. We'll shut off the oil and gas to you for the rest of the winter. You all can freeze to death. Yeah, Quebec can just freeze to death and die for all we fucking care. Yeah. You're all lucky I'm not the fucking premier. You are very lucky I'm not the premier of fucking Alberta. Because the second that you sign that fucking deal and you turn around and the Bloc turn around and win and try to play tough guy in the fucking House of Commons, I would have been like, all right, shut off the oil and gas to Quebec. Do it now. Yeah, one phone call. Yeah. I would have told CN and CP Rail, no more oil and gas cars to Quebec. Nope. They get no more gas resources from us. Find your own. I've heard horrible stories, Jacob, and it saddens me that well, it breaks my heart. I I can feel their pain. I can literally understand their pain now. I feel it through the difficulties that I'm dealing with right now. Just imagine how heartbreaking it is that you're so far away, and not to mention that piece of shit has hate speech charges on me in Ontario. So the second that I go there, I'm gonna get charged and arrested and taken to jail. Yeah, for my freedom of speech, for the way that's why I stay in Alberta. And I strongly encourage anybody that can sustain yourself and find sustainable work or housing here in Alberta to escape shitholes like, well, Quebec for one, but we're not accepting asylum seekers anymore. Actually, that's another thing. Yeah, that was one thing I'm really happy that Danielle Smith shut the door on. Was we said we're not taking any more people. Quebec's trying to ship them all across the country now because they don't want them, but Trudeau is not going to be in power much longer. He's not. No. I give it by the end of next week, shit's going to hit the fucking fan entirely. You're going to see Canada stand up and have a revolt, and you're going to see either civil war in the streets, or you're just going to see a militia group run up and they're going to grab Justin Trudeau and they're going to stop his fucking motorcade and they're going to tell everybody exit the vehicle now, and they're going to have them at gunpoint. And then what's his Parliament police going to do? What is his Secret Service detail going to do? His RCMP officers, when they get stopped by a militia group who has major, like military militia, we're talking We're talking there's militia groups out there who guys who are military and retired military who are gearing up and plotting and planning to do it. It's only a matter of time. We're either going to see him get taken right in the House of Commons or we're going to see him get taken in the street. And I want to see him charged on military charges. I want him tried on military charges because the military still believes in the death penalty for treason. And Trudeau is guilty of treason. So we either hold him accountable in the street or we drag his ass to a military base and we let the military justice take over. He's got a lot of weak security detail. He does. Now, some of you may say, you can't death threat the Prime Minister. I'm not death threatening him. I'm educating all of you. Treason is punishable by death. That's a fact. Look it up. It is. Last time I checked, he wants to play leader of the country, right? Which would mean that he is the commanding chief of the army, which subjects him to military law. Trudeau doesn't know military law. He doesn't know shit about the military. He made the military weak, and he didn't invest in the military for 9 fucking years. No. He invested in Ukraine's military, but not our military. Trudeau, listen up. I got a message for you. Treason is punishable by death. You know how I know? I've had family who served. I have the utmost respect for our veterans. And he should be hanged for treason. He should be hanged in the street for treason. But I would rather see the military police come in or a military militia and just take him and then grab him and take him to the base, and then they can put him on live stream. Him and a few other Liberal cabinet members in Parliament. And we all know who they are. And I'm not going to mention names, but any Liberal cabinet member out of Parliament who's committed treason, they need to die too. They deserve the death penalty. They do deserve the death penalty. You knew what you were getting involved in when you got into politics. You swore on oath to the people. You work for the people. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, that one. Freeland, you happen to be the Deputy Prime Minister? Guess what? The Deputy Prime Minister is subject under Treasonous Act. You are subject to death as well. That's punishable by death. You're subject to military law. Yeah, you're not subject to the same laws as civilians. No. You're a higher power. You accepted that responsibility, and you have to also understand what the consequences are when you screw up in a level of position that you are in. And when you screw up something like that, you fuck up so bad, you don't know your job. You obviously don't know your job details, because when all the corruption happens, Freeland and Trudeau, they're just going to get abducted probably at some point. And they're going to get dragged off in the middle of the night, or their homes are going to get raided. They'll find out where they are. The people will find you. The army will find you. The military police will find you. You think SWAT is aggressive? Try military police SWAT. Military police SWAT, they just bust in your door in the middle of the night when you're fucking sleeping, and they don't knock. No. They run through your fucking front door with a fucking great big insurgent truck, just like in GTA. Oh yeah. You see those great big trucks they're using over in the Middle East? Okay? Those trucks that look like the insurgent trucks on GTA, You know, the military, all those armor on it. And it's, twice the size of the average vehicle. Yeah, they just go through your fucking front door with one of those. Yeah. They just drive right through the fucking gate. Yeah. As soon as they drive right through your fucking front door, and then they back up, and then two teams come in, and one goes left, one goes right, and they start searching your perimeter for you. And if you raise a weapon to them, they're going to put you down right quick. Not even kidding you. I know exactly how it goes. My old man's been on a few raids. It's about time it happens to these people, because they're stealing our money. They're lying to us, and they're selling us out. And they've committed acts of treason. If we committed acts of treason, we'd get locked up. But there's multiple acts of treason that they're guilty of. Multiple. And they need to be held accountable. And when I say they need to be held accountable, I'm saying the military police now needs to get involved. I'm calling it now. The military police needs to be involved now. They need to be involved against the liberals. We need to take action. If the military police fails to take action in the next week, then I guess we as the citizens have to take things and matters into our own hands, don't we? We're just going to have to take actions into our own hands, and members of parliament are going to have to try. You're not going to have enough security detail to protect the members of parliament walking into parliament. If the people turn around and decide to just start taking those people off the street, and we're just going to hold them accountable and haul their ass off to jail and do what we want with them, it's going to happen. So, 1 week is all they have. One week is all they have. Guaranteed. Watch. The country's on edge. The country is so fed up with all you liberals. The country's on edge. You got 1 week. Not even a week. You don't have enough parliament security detail to overpower the people. We have more power as the people. And we will and can and will come for you. You fucked us over. You screwed up. You all fucked up. Every single last liberal. And anybody who supports liberals. There's more civilians than police, and if we decide as the people to come after you, you can't overpower us. And we will get the we will get the politicians. We will get the liberals. We will. And we can turn around and we can either storm Parliament if we have to, like they stormed the Capitol in the United States, right? We can storm Parliament. There's not enough Parliament police. No, there is not. We can go in and walk in and storm Parliament and then just walk in and we'll just start hauling off the fucking liberal people right there. Nobody wants them in power anymore. The only thing that's protecting them is our tax dollars is actually providing them security to keep them safe away from the upset citizens right now. And my message to those security officers and those police force, take a look at the oath that you signed on. How can you call yourself a real police officer for the people, a public servant? You wanted to be a public servant. You wanted to wear the badge and uniform, you know? You wanted to serve and protect. Well, who are you trying to serve and protect? Because it certainly isn't the citizens. You've lost trust and faith. I respect only a few law enforcement officers. Very few. I got respect for most of them, actually, who aren't corrupt, but the corrupt ones, the ones who are sitting there guarding our politicians right now, our liberal politicians, I'll say, they're weak. They're useless. They're a fucking joke. You need to turn your badge and gun in. You're lucky I'm not police chief. You're lucky I'm not the police commissioner. I'm a police commissioner in the world of GTA. You guys aren't lucky I'm not the police commissioner in fucking Ontario. Because I'd have all your fucking badges and I'd have your asses in jail. You wouldn't have a fucking job anymore. I'd take your pension away and everything. I'd take the carpet and right under your feet, gone. Bye. No, because most cops back in Ontario, they're not doing their jobs anymore. You look at the Toronto Police Service. Toronto Police Service is so desperate for police officers, you don't even need a high school education anymore and they'll hire you. That's a joke. What country am I from? Take a fucking guess, man. Are you fucking new, Joan 33? This guy must be fucking stupid. Hey, Joan 33, you must be stuck on stupid if you don't see the fucking flags in the background, dumbass. Fuck. Some people are just fucking morons, aren't they? What country are we from? Moron. What flag is that? What flag does that look like? I don't know, maybe it spells it out on my shirt. Yeah. Idiots. We live in a world full of idiots. Bryce can play hockey. Welcome back. Oh, speaking of hockey. I hope my controller's charged on him. He's not on the fritz anymore. Fuck! I think this controller's broken. The only way this controller survives is if it's plugged in. Let me see here. I think it might, I know, yeah, see? Okay, here, watch. Watch what happens. Let me bring this a little closer. All right. I'm ready for the podcast. Oh yeah. As soon as Sunday's game is over, Monday is gonna be podcast day. Check this out. So Daniel's here. Daniel, welcome to the channel, brother. See this one. Okay. So I hold the PlayStation button. It tells me I have 1 bar. Okay. This is why I was having trouble with hockey earlier. Okay. And I couldn't do shit in hockey. Literally. Because I had to switch to the other controller, and that's why I was losing the fucking game right off the bat. Because the other controller doesn't operate like this controller. This controller, the buttons are better, right? Because the other controller I have, where is it? Here it is. This sucker right here. Yeah, he's a dinosaur now. Well, in the video game world, he's a dinosaur. That sucker's 5 years old now. 4 o'clock Monday. All right. I'll figure out a time tomorrow, and then I'll put up a schedule for it, and then we're gonna do the show. But check this out. So you see how this is on, right? Okay. Now check this out. This is what scares me. Oh, wait. Yeah, see? As soon as you push it in, and it's not the cord. I've checked the cord. Right? But right now it says 1 bar, and it scares the crap out of me because this is the only controller I have right now that's that I can play hockey with. My other controller, I can't fucking play hockey with. My guys won't move properly. Like the right stick sticks, and the when I try to skate up properly, it doesn't happen. The odd the really weird thing is when you plug it in, it shows full bars on the TV screen. Oh no, now it's saying question mark. Uh-oh. Fuck. That's not good. See? The light goes out. And then it doesn't allow me to have my headphones in. My headphones won't work if this is plugged in. Which is fine, but I'm still not going to risk it. No. I mean, I'll bite the bullet at the end of the month and I'll buy myself another controller. Fuck it. Right? I'll have to. This sucker's 2 years old. I got this right before hockey season 2 years ago. Exactly around this time. Like for my birthday. And birthday gift to myself. And well, I'll have to test hockey. My next live stream for hockey tonight is I'll test hockey. I'll see what happens. But if the controller starts dying, and the power for some reason isn't going to stay on the controller, like if I still have it plugged in, and it's still not going to function I don't know what the fuck to do. I'll have to wait until probably Wednesday to get another controller, which means I would be on break from hockey until Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Right? Because then I'll just switch back and go to my older games. Am I streaming tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'll be streaming every day. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the sober side of things tomorrow. So that'll be different. So later on, that's another cold one. We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes on this live stream. Nice. It gets dark now fast outside. You all notice that? I love this time of year. Yeah. It's fall. You know what that means? Hoodie time. That's my favorite time. If you're out for a walk in the fall right now, there's nothing better. Especially if you live up in Canada, like us. We grow our beards. We start getting ready for battle season. Okay? And a lot of us hockey warriors, we keep our beards all year long. Well, all season, not all year long. No. Usually around playoff time, once the Leafs are out, I'm sick and tired of scratching my beard. And you know what? In the heat, out here it's a little dry in Alberta, so when the dry heat gets to me, it's like, because if you don't, because it's a pain in the ass. You got to put lotion on your body every single day, right? In your beard, maintain it, right? And it'll get dried out just as fast as you tried to moisturize the beard. Try and make it look good. right? Make it look flashy. But mine, I can throw on a brighter light right now to show all of you, but my beard's got some gray hairs in there. That's to be expected. I'm in my last year of my 30s. 39. Jeez, next year's gonna be the big 4-0. I had plans for my 40th. Yeah, I wanted the last time I you have big birthdays in your life, like life accomplishments, I guess you could say. Like when you hit the age of 19 here in Canada, it's like right on, we can drink, right? And then you hit the age of 25, and then people kind of consider you as a starting adult. And then when you hit the age of 30, it's like everybody's like, yeah, the dirty 30, that's. And then there's not really another birthday accomplishment, like a big celebration for birthday of until it goes like 30s, 40s, 50, and then 60. Like there's not really a big celebration in between or anything like that, right? And then so my 40th, I was I was planning on, well, for number one, um, the plans got all mixed up, and I'm gonna go involved into the plans and what I was gonna do. I'm holding back tears every time I start talking about mom. What I was planning on doing on my 40th was I wanted to surprise mom, and I wanted to bring her to Alberta, right? And I wanted to take her to Jasper for my 40th birthday and hang out with mom instead of, because on my 30th birthday I spent it with my friends, right? My big 4-0 celebration, I wanted it to be with mom. That really didn't work out this year. Well, I mean, the plans. Number one, putting money aside for it has gone out the window because, I mean, prices of everything has gone up. I mean, I drink my beer. I eat healthy. I don't eat fast foods or anything like that. So I, my grocery bill I still take care of myself, right? But Jasper ended up having the wildfire, which was devastating and unfortunate. And that's one of the only places I haven't, well, yeah, one of them that I haven't been yet in Alberta. And I really wanted it to be special on my 40th birthday to fly mom out here, take her on that skywalk and into the ice fields and let her experience Jasper, right? And celebrate my 40th birthday with me. Now I don't want to go. No. Nope. No. Not at all. It's kind of like at this point in my life, I want to be left the hell alone. Not by my fans or anything. Not by any of you, but I mean, just in general. You won't find me on a dating site or anything like that. No. And you won't find me trying to. I don't want to date. I don't want to do any of that business or any of that noise. Too old. Well, not too old. Um, I'm too reserved now. I value everything I have. You can't trust women nowadays. The women that are out there now who have high expectations in relationships and who are extremely toxic and who are feminists and just basically hate men and say that men are useless and that we don't need men. Okay. I want to see a feminist turn around and build a bridge. Yeah. I want to see a whole full construction crew, concrete construction crew, full of feminists, females. Let's see if you can pull it 9 to 5 like we do. Well, it's not even 9 to 5. Not only that, right? Let's see them pull 16 and 18-hour workdays of hard physical labor. They can't do it. How do you think a lot of shit that we look around was built? By men. Strong men. Hard-working men. Men who drank beer. Actually, I'm probably not going to give up beer. Well, I'm never going to give up beer. No. I'll just be a bit more sober. Yeah. I'll be a bit... I want my beers on a Saturday. Hockey night in Canada is Saturday for me. Okay? And it's a tradition. Excuse me. You know, going back, I have to look back now. 15 years? 15 years ago, that's what we used to do. Okay? The guys, my buddies, my best friend as well, somebody would be getting the pizza. Somebody else would be getting beer. And another person would probably get beer. And then we meet up at my place and we're watching hockey on the big screen and on the surround sound theater. The girls hated us for it. But hey, we're not out there cheating. We weren't out there looking for other women. We were just getting together as guys, enjoying some food, drinking some beer, watching some hockey, and yelling at the damn TV. That's what we did. Now, for all of you newcomers and people who are new to Canada and you don't understand Canada, okay? You're going to understand something real quick on Sunday. You're going to start hearing a lot of Canadians start yelling at their TVs. You're going to hear people go, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You stink, rap!" Right? You're going to hear all kinds of crazy stuff like that. But don't panic. No. We're not attacking people. Absolutely not. We're just yelling at the damn TV. Because that's what we do. We watch the damn TV. We look at the damn TV and we basically yell at that damn thing like our players can hear us. We do. If some of you have heard how I talk, I want to put, well, here. This is how much of a hardcore Leaf fan I am. Look at that. That's Canadian love. I love my country. I love my country. I'm ashamed of my federal government. And I know that's a small TV too, by the way. That's just here in my bedroom. Yeah. I got that, what the heck size was it? Shit. I still have the box. Yeah, see? It was a Roku TV. 24 inch. Yeah. 24-inch sucker there. Not a bad little TV. No. I mean, I still have one of my old Sharp TVs. It's like 15 or 16 years old now, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it still works. It just creates a lot of heat. So I thought I'd try a smart TV. I treated myself. I got that sucker, I think a couple months ago. Yeah. Because when I was gaming, here in the bedroom, it was getting really, really hot, especially in the summertime. You know? And that TV, it's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, when I oh yeah, here. If you have PlayStation or anything, you can purchase sports backgrounds. I like seeing mine. I keep looking at it because you see like the skate marks come down, and then the spotlights from the stadium come on, and it looks authentic. It's Toronto Maple Leaf symbol on center ice. So best $4.99 I ever spent in my life. It was only $5. That was that PlayStation. Damn it, how? Yeah, 4 years ago. I had to think because when I had split with my ex in 2020, my PlayStation Slim died. Not too long after. It died around Christmas time or something that year. Or shortly after. So I had to get a different one. Still kept the controller from it though. I don't know why I'm like that. You guys want to see something cool? Hang on. This was my very first gaming headset. My very first one. Turtle Beach plug-in. Right? No bass to it or nothing. The mic moves, right? But the sound quality wasn't the greatest. No. I mean, compared to now, compared to the stuff they have out now, holy crap. We've got wicked sound now. Right? But this guy, I keep and it's blue. You guys notice that? See? The wiring is blue and it's black and blue, Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah. I don't know. I'll put that away later. Yeah, now I'm just ranting. I'm gonna jump online here. It's been an hour and a half, and it's Friday night actually. Here, let me see. If I play GTA when that thing's plugged in, it might work. I doubt it though. It might not be the same GTA kind of experience. We'll see. We gotta see if if GTA Online's back on or not. It could be at this point. It should be. Who knows? It gives you that option. It says it's loading online. So it gives you that sliver of hope. And I'm sure a lot of us here in Canada have been looking, well, a lot of us GTA fans, we've been looking at the TV going, is it going to work? Because right now it's going through the load up. So you can either switch from online mode to story mode. And fingers crossed it works. I need my GTA tonight. Yeah. As you all can tell, I need my GTA fix. GTA and hockey. Very important to me. Two of my most favorite games on the planet. Okay? Number one, I have to have my hockey. Number two, GTA. Alright? That just comes standard. It's... Without it, I go stir crazy. Yeah. Brian plays hockey. Welcome back. So GTA Online went down all across North America between, I want to say about 3 o'clock in the afternoon my time, out here, Mountain Standard Time. So I just went and cooked dinner. Yeah. Made sure dinner is done, taken care of basically for today and tomorrow. And, and then I found out my controller's on the fritz. Yeah. This sucker. Yeah, if I try and plug him in, he don't charge. And then if I do plug it in, it says it has 3 bars. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. I tried everything. I put a toothpick in there too. So, we might be totally screwed for hockey until Wednesday. For online hockey. Which would be a bummer. Mm-hmm. Oh, this does look promising. It's taken a minute. Not like before. And I can still play GTA with this sucker. Oh yeah. I just won't be able to give you guys the same kind of camera view. Like, you know, when I do that little spin around and show you guys my character kind of thing? Yeah. Marcus, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the channel. Happy Friday. Cheers. Grab yourself a beer. Crack a cold one. I hope this sucker works now. Oh, yes! Oh my god. We are back! Oh yeah, my controller is dead that way. Okay. Still gonna let me walk. Still gonna let me turn. It'll just be a little slower than before. But that's fun. GTA Online is back in Canada! My god, it was down for 6 hours. I'm going to GTA Live. I'm going to the World GTA. Yeah. I can't risk hockey. This sucker's on the fritz, and I'm literally going to test this sucker out in GTA in my next live stream and keep the sucker plugged in. See what happens. Or maybe I should just leave it the fuck alone. I tried to charge this sucker. I don't know. It won't. It says 1 bar. And then when I plug it in, the light goes out. It's ridiculous. Look at this shit. I'm not making this up. You see how the light's on? Charging cord. Nothing's wrong with the charging cord. Okay? Alright. Here we go. And then when I pull up the menu, when I hit my PlayStation button, it shows full bars. So it's like, does this controller have to live on the cord now? Like, what the hell's going on? Oh, it is broken inside. As I do it back and forth, interesting. I'll have to see how it works tonight. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. It's been an hour and a half. I can get the fuck off of here. I want to go on GTA. I'm going to drink beer, kick ass, and take names. Okay? Yeah. Because I have to clear my mind from all the bullshit right now. I try and stay positive, strong. Yeah. When I keep looking away from the camera, it's I'm trying to hold back tears, everybody. I am. This is what I mean. I get flooded with emotions all of a sudden. Whenever whenever it just comes now. I can be talking normal and then try to be in a happy, nice mood, and then all of a sudden just, all of a sudden I just get bombarded with emotion again, and then suddenly I just want to let tears fly. The hell? There it is. Fuck. Oh man, I didn't think losing my mother was gonna be this hard. I didn't. Oh fuck. Fuck. It's difficult. Oh man, you get flooded with emotions. I'm so happy that in 2018, I think it was. Yeah. I took an anger management course. Yeah. And I had to go to a group on a Wednesday night for about 17 weeks. Or, was it 4, 8, 12? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was 17 weeks. And I learned so much how to control my anger, how to control my feelings and emotions. Because I'm telling you all right now, if I had heard back in 2017 what I heard on Wednesday morning, that my mother had passed, everything in my house would be broken and I'd be in jail. And we wouldn't be having this conversation. I would have snapped and went off the deep end. Inside my head, I'm snapping. I snap on online gaming, and I take out my anger and frustration and aggression in gaming instead. But I'm telling you something, all the nice stuff in my house, oh, it'd be broken. It all would have been smashed. And then I would have regretted smashing all of that stuff. And then I would have been out all that money, too. I'm pissed off, right? So, we don't do that. No. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. By the way, Alberta Ice Lager, great beer. Okay? That's my beer of choice. Right there. Has been for years. I don't switch beers. I don't try other beers. And I don't mix it up. No. Don't fuck around with my beer. No. I'm out. Stay safe and blessed. Have a happy Friday. Take care of each other. I'm going into the world of GTA. You can either join me or not join me. Spend your Friday the way you want. Okay? But don't do anything stupid. Don't drink and drive. Okay? You can drink and drive in GTA. Don't do it in real life. Don't do drugs. Only smoke weed. I mean, if you do drugs, that's up to you. Right? I'm not judging you. To each their own. Oh, and by the way, I do want to say this. One more thing. Ladies that are out there right now, or the so-called wannabe ladies and OnlyFans or whatever, you're whores. That's why you can't get a man. That's why you're single. That's why most of you women are single right now. You're whores. Us men don't want somebody who is weak, who has too high expectations, doesn't do shit around the house, and doesn't know how to pay half the bills. No man wants a woman like that. None. And for those women out there who doll themselves up with a bunch of fucking makeup and fake tits, and then expect to find a man with 6 figures, oh, listen, I'm the type of man in that 6-figure bracket kind of deal, and I'll tell you something, sweetheart. What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Because if you can't match what I bring to the table, that's why you find out why guys want nothing to do with you. Oh, and guys want nothing to do with feminists. And guys really don't want anything to do with baby mama drama. So, those baby mamas out there, you got kids, you're never going to find a real man again. You had a real man, you lost that real man. The only thing you're going to find is an STD. Okay? Have a safe and blessed night. Bam Bam is out. Going to the world of GTA. Bye-bye.